I'm Julius, founder of Big Tips. Basically, I want to make this little introductory video to just kind of tell you who we are, what we're all about. I say we, it's actually just me, but I'm hoping to get it bigger one day. So first of all, what is Big Tips? Well, I call it a charity at the beginning. That's what I called it. It seems like the best fitting word, but it's very loosely said. It's not government sanctioned or anything like that. There's no write-offs on your tax return for donating, so it's not really a charity, so to speak. It's more of a movement. It's nonprofit. I get no money from it, and it's not copyrighted or anything like that. Anybody anywhere can do this if they want to, and actually I urge them to. That's why I call it a movement. So it's just kind of it's just an idea that I had that I wanted to grow so that I could help more people. Which brings me into my second question: what does Big Tips do? Well, the best way to explain that is to first tell you where I got the name. Big Tips came from how I kind of started what I'm doing. Basically, what I would do, and this is something that I still do to this day, is I would go to restaurants or I would go out to eat, and I would talk to a manager or maybe talk to some coworkers and basically see if they had a waitress there that was either incredibly hardworking or that might be having some problems at home or something of that nature. And then I would try to make sure that that waitress or waiter, male or female, doesn't matter, would be my waiter. And then at the end of my meal, and it'd generally be a small meal, maybe $15 meal or whatever, but at the end of my meal, I would leave a big tip. Now, it could be upwards of $100, far more than what you would expect a tip to be. And basically that's how I got started. And I figured so that would be a fitting name because that's where I began with my idea of helping people. So that's basically what I want the movement to do. Basically, it's just a movement designed to help people, but to be kind of a surprise help. Like it's not the kind of place, it's not where it's not like a food pantry, or it's not somewhere where you would write to request help. It's more of just me going out, finding people in need and helping them, and in a surprising, upwarming kind of way. In my description, you'll see that I say that there's more things that I would like to do if I had more money to do it with. For instance, going out to a grocery store and waiting till I find, a single mom with 2 kids or something like that picks out all of her groceries, and then she comes up to pay, and then I just pay it for her, or and other things of that nature. Just helping people out. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. The problem is, I'm not rich by any stretch of the imagination. I don't live lavishly. I'm very modest. I have a small studio apartment. That's where most of my money go. And then I give out the extra money that I have when possible. But I want to do more. And that's why I started this GoFundMe. So that if people, if my idea resonates with people, if you like what I'm doing, if you want to help me, and maybe you don't have a lot of money that you can just go out and do what I'm doing, and that's fine. If you just wanted to donate like $5 or something of that nature, then I will use that money to keep doing what I'm doing. Like I said, I'm making no profit off of this. I'm not taking any of the money. Anything that I get from here will not be used to help me in any way. In fact, I will probably give more money to it. So it's just something that I like to see people smile. I like to make people smile. And it's just something I want to make bigger if possible. Why is another question. Why did I start this? Why am I doing this? Well, the fact of the matter is, and I don't want to give you a sob story, but I used to be homeless. And I've gone through a lot of tough things in my life, and I've had a lot of hard times. And I know what it's like to feel down and out. I know what it's like for things to be tough. And I don't think Actually, I'm fairly certain I wouldn't have made it if it wasn't for the people around me helping me. If it wasn't for charitable people and nice people helping me get back on my feet. And I feel like it's my responsibility to pay that forward, to keep it going, to keep helping as many people as possible. The human race needs to be together. There's far too much hate in the world right now, and it's far too much sadness, far too much anger. I want to see more smiles. I want to see more happy people, and it makes me feel good knowing that I had something to do with bringing a smile to somebody's face. That's why I started this. That's why I do it, and I'm going to keep doing it. And hopefully, I can keep doing it with a little bit of help from you. Thanks for your time.